What's up YouTube? My name is Cody and welcome to my channel. Today I have a very awesome mod in my opinion that I would like to review today, and that would be the Limitless Sleeve Mod by Limitless Mod Company. This mod is so unique in a way that you can customize it down to the very specific way that you want your mod to be. There is many different options for this mod, and I'll go over those options and everything when we go down up close. But the mod itself, honestly, I've used it for quite a while. I've had it since a little bit late March, and I got it at Vapor Slam actually, which was a kick-ass event, and the mod performs just amazing. I'm rocking a 0.18 ohm dual coil right now on the El Cabron RDA, and for an aluminum mod it hits so well. But I'm just going to, I'm going to just quit rambling and I'm going to dive down up close and show you guys all about the Limitless mod. Here we are with the Limitless Sleeve mod. I've already taken my RDA off, and let me just disassemble the mod and show you all the parts and pieces. Okay, here's why it's the Limitless Sleeve mod. It comes with many different sleeves that you can purchase. They come in aluminum, they come in brass, they come in copper, and they have a lot of different colors as well. They also have wooden sleeves. The sleeves will range from $29.95 all the way up to $39.95, and some are even a little bit higher in the price. Right here I have the gold vein sleeve, and it's got this texture on it that just, it feels nice. It's a very nice texture, but the sleeves, they are just sleeves, so there's not really much to talk about on that. They just slide over the tube of the mod, and yeah, I mean that's basically it. They're just for look and design. That's really the point of the sleeves. You don't even need them. They're just there for aesthetics. Now, onto the actual body of the mod itself. I have the aluminum model, which the aluminum body itself comes at a price of $79.95. They have a brass model for $119.95, and they also have a copper model for $154.95. Now the aluminum mod, it has a hybrid top cap connection with 4 venting holes, which in my opinion the venting on the top not really the smartest thing, but hey, I mean at least there is venting. And other than that, I mean it's pretty simple. The threading is very nice, and there's not really too much else to talk about with the body. Now onto the switch. The most interesting part about the entire mod, as you can see on the bottom, it is laser engraved. It says LMC for Limitless Sleeve, or Limitless Mod Company, my bad. And you can adjust for battery rattle, and it's in a very odd way. As you can see, you'd push the switch in and it will pop out and make connection with your battery. But the way you would adjust for battery rattle is this Delrin piece right here. You just screw it in or screw it out depending on how far your atomizer is and how long the 510 pin is. But how to take the switch apart is kind of tricky if you don't actually know about it at first, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down. What you would do is grab this Delrin piece, and you'll just want to undo it similar to the Plumevel's top cap, and then you'll just take that Delrin piece off, move it to the side, and then in here underneath that you'll see this little ring that surrounds the switch. You're going to want to grab that ring and just start to unscrew it, and eventually it will unthread off, and it's just a little ring that threads onto the switch. And then underneath you will have your switch assembly. It is just a aluminum actual contact and a very loose but still nice tension spring, and it just sits in here. And a cool thing is whenever it goes in, there's these channels that connect, so the mod will never unscrew itself whatsoever, which it already seems like it won't unscrew itself. But that's really pretty much it for everything as long as that. Now you can get replacement magnets, you can get replacement springs. They have silver plated springs, they have gold plated magnets, and any of the spring or magnet upgrades will cost about $7.95. I'd actually just purchased the gold-plated magnet upgrade because, I mean, who doesn't want gold-plated magnets? It's going to be great for the voltage drop and fix any hot button issues that this mod has. Now, this mod doesn't really have any hot button issues. I have gotten it, but they were very sub-ohm builds, and for an aluminum mod, I mean, it's understandable. That's to be expected. Whenever you build super sub-ohm on an aluminum mod, of course it's going to heat up and get hot button a little bit easier. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much really kind of it for the mod itself. You just screw it together like so, and then you're pretty much set. They have kits for this mod. They have the kits can range anywhere from $124.95 all the way up to $184.95, and it will come with a sleeve of, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be a sleeve of your choice, and that will affect the price, of course. But you will get the sleeve, and you can pick from the aluminum, brass, and copper body as well. Once you get it, once you order a kit, you will get the standard spring inside, unless you decide to get the upgrades and everything along those lines. But this mod, for an aluminum mod, it hits hard. I have enjoyed using it ever since I had gotten it, and it's just been a really pleasant experience using this mod. And the laser engraving is pretty good. It doesn't wear out too easy. It is starting to fade just a little bit, but I mean, I can't really complain too much about that. I mean, it's what happens with laser engravings. But other than that, there's not really too much else I want to talk about on the up close portion, so I guess I'll take it back up top and talk to you then. Alright, we just got back from the up close segment, and I forgot to mention that the buttons, you can get replacement buttons. They have them in solid copper, and they have a silver plated aluminum button as well. Now, like I said, the price on this mod, it's a bit high. It can definitely get really expensive if you really want to customize it down to a hard-hitting mech mod. I mean, the copper body itself, like I mentioned, is $154.95. It's quite a bit. That's a little bit more than some mechanical mods in general. So, I mean, there's that. But, I mean, with an aluminum mod, it hits hard. It hits as hard as the Copper Pegasus I just did a review on. And that's saying something for an aluminum mod. I've had other aluminum mods such as the Colonial, and they don't perform this way. This one actually performs like a mech mod should. Let me just take a vape real quick. The vapor production off of it's great. It holds up really well. Like I said, you can get hot button, but the only times I've ever gotten hot button was whenever I was sub-ohming below 0.13, 0.12, around that area. Other than that, like right now I'm vaping a 0.18 dual cool, and it's vaping perfectly fine. There's no issues there whatsoever. Now the replacement buttons, I'm not actually sure. I know the copper button itself is $34.95. Like I said, you can customize this thing down so much, down to a T really. I mean, you can get a different body, different magnets, different switches, different tube, like the actual sleeves themselves. It's really for somebody that wants to have a unique mod catered to exactly how they want it. That's really what this mod's about, and they do a great job at it, honestly. They have kits. They do actually have kits, like I mentioned. They can range anywhere from $124.95 all the way up to $184.95. They do have a aluminum kit on sale right now for $99.95, which is a great deal in my opinion, considering you can just pick up another sleeve if you don't like the orange one that comes with the kit I just mentioned. But I mean, other than that, for the price point, for the way it performs, would I buy another one? Absolutely. This mod is just an outstanding mod, and even the aluminum model, like I said, it holds up. If you can't afford the brass or the copper one, just check out the aluminum one. I'm sure you'll be pleased just as much as I am. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off. Have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Alright, keep on vaping.